How we are going to honor the incredible sacrifice.
I was on my way home, heard the shots. Talk to me.
He believes there's only one gunman. Tracked him into the park.
The president.
Safe. The whole family's locked down in the residence. No one injured.
I'm sorry, sir. We're still on lockdown. You need to stay in the White House.
I get that I can't go to the hospital, but can someone please just give me an update on Mike's condition?
I'm on the phone with the hospital.
Thank you.
Well, what about all the governors?
They'll be escorted back to their hotels as soon as it's safe.
That was the chief of surgery at GW. Agent Ritter was hit twice. Kevlar vest stopped the first bullet, but the second one penetrated his axillary artery. They're prepping him for surgery now.
Oh my God.
I just saw him. He was going home to spend time with his family.
I know. I'm sure he's in the best
He's still
hands.
alive.
I gotta go check on the kids.
You just barely see the heartbeat.
Can you explain to me how they got close enough to shoot at the White House?
AR-15, range of 1,800 feet. Luckily, the windows are bulletproof.
Sir, we have an update on the shooter. His name is Murad Yamadaya.
He's a Chechen national.
Is he in custody?
No, sir, he's dead. Agent Ritter got him before he went down.
Do we know why he did this?
3 minutes before firing on the White House, Yamadaya took to social media, pledged his allegiance to Mashid Nassar.
Oh my God. Those cars show us they can attack the Capitol, the White House. What's next? I have to be honest. It's looking like bringing Nassar back alive was more of a liability than an asset.
Sir, I appreciate your frustration, but effective interrogation takes time.
No, we don't have time. How many more terrorists like Murad Yamadaya are out there? If there are cells within the country, we need to know before they hit us again.
Sir, I believe we can get answers more quickly if you are willing to consider removing him from U.S. soil to a black site for enhanced interrogation. My men can be extremely persuasive.
Mr. President, enhanced interrogation does not work. Nassar will tell you whatever you want to hear.
That is your opinion. We have extracted actionable intel that is headed off multiple
That's her app,
threats.
she's dead.
What about Abu Zubaydah?
What about
We had him first. We used report-based questioning. We got names, dates, resources. Turned him over to the agency where you waterboarded him 83 times. Got nothing but gibberish.
One gentleman, a black site is not an option. Deputy Director Atwood, you believe you can make progress?
Yes, sir, I do.
You've got 24 hours.
Tell whoever's running scheduling that I want to see the 10-day book for the president and have Aaron find me when he comes back. Mr. Atwood,
Miss Rhodes, what can I do for you?
I was going to call you, but since I've got you, we would like to begin the formal vetting process on a VP candidate.
Sure, I can get the ball rolling. Who is it?
Congressman Peter McLeish. I'd appreciate if you could have your team forward all relevant research to myself and the chief of
You
staff.
know, with all the recent events, it's gonna take some time.
I understand that, but this is a priority for the president, so anything you can do to speed it along. Emily Rhodes. I'll let the president know right away.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you. Goodbye. Mike's out of surgery. The doctor said it went well.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you I kept the kids home today.
They're still scared.
We're all still scared. Tom, was he shooting at you?
Honestly, from that far away, I think he was trying to hit anything he could. Secret Service has raised security for you and the kids across the board. They've extended the perimeter around the White House. Hopefully that'll reassure the governors. They're supposed to come back soon. Hey.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We have a problem. I just got word that the plane carrying the Syrian refugees has landed in Miami, but Governor Rivera won't let them off.
The governors are due back in an hour. See if you can get Governor Rivera here before the rest of them.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Sam.
McLeish?
Yes.
For VP?
They want to start the vetting.
Jason, you have to stall this process until we can figure out how he fits into all of this.
When's the last time you heard from the mystery caller that told you about Room 105?
Not since that night.
I'll work on stalling the vetting, but in the meantime, we still have Nassar to deal with. Military intelligence gave it a shot. They got nothing.
That's because Nassar didn't. He influenced the Capitol.
That's exactly why we need you to get him to admit that as soon as possible. Governor, thank you for taking the time. I asked my wife to join us because of her immigration law expertise.
Yes, I saw Sunday's 2020 piece on it.
Made my mom proud.
Governor, 2 days ago, you gave permission for a plane load of Syrian refugees to land in Florida, and now...
And that was before an Nassar sympathizer fired on the White House. Today, I have protests across my state.
You and I both know that the attack on the White House had absolutely nothing to do with the people on that plane.
Those refugees are not extremists. In fact, they came here to escape them.
With all due respect, ma'am, how can you be so sure? I mean, do we really know who they are, whether or not they have links to terrorism?
Not one of those passengers has been flagged by DHS. They've been checked and rechecked against multiple watch lists. You find very few U.S. citizens who could pass that kind of scrutiny.
They're from a failed state. A country in chaos. It's impossible to properly screen them, and you cannot guarantee that one of them does not intend to harm us. Ma'am, the people of Florida are scared.
Governor, in 1980, Congress passed the Refugee Act, empowering the federal government to place refugees across this coast.
That was, what, 36 years ago? Times have changed, and our country must change with them.
But change does not mean that we abandon our principles.
If we don't let these people off the plane...
You'll send in the guard? Arrest them?
That's not what I was going to say.
Please, Governor.
Julius,
Mrs. Kirkman, I am
Ashley,
not
get me a piece of Kleenex, hurry
unsympathetic.
up.
In fact, I'm the child of immigrants, but it's my job to represent
I need
my
to make sure
people,
that this
not
was
to
from the rat and
impose
not
my
her.
will on them. The answer is no.
What? She's got blood on her.
Governor Rivera's a reasonable man.
A reasonable man keeping 300 refugees detained on a plane.
He's under intense pressure from his constituents. Give him time. He'll come back to his senses.
We don't have time. We need to find another state to land this plane in now.
Yes, sir.
Mr. President, you need to focus on getting back on track with the governors.
You know what? She's right. Let me make some calls to ICE, see what I can find.
Okay, thanks.
You ate that quick.
Good morning, everyone. Please, sit.
She's just got the tail going left,
I cannot
but
begin to tell you how grateful I am to see you all back here today. Because the work we have in front of us could not be more
there's
important.
blood,
The rebuilding of our Congress
and
and our
I need
Senate
to
will
make
ensure
sure
all
that
American
it came
citizens
from the
have a
mouse
voice
and
in
not
all
from
50
her.
states.
Excuse me, Mr. President,
But
with all due respect.
I don't
we can
want to
spend
disrupt
all
her
day
feed.
here talking about the issues that face us, but the fact is, we don't know who we're discussing them with. We don't know what you stand for.
Sir. Governor Menuti, very nice to see you again.
The president and I go way back. He's a fine man. But most of these governors don't know you like I do, sir. I think this is the perfect opportunity to change that.
What do you suggest?
Mr. President, your friend is right. If we're to recognize you as the legitimate leader of our nation, we need our minds put at ease. Answer our questions, all of them.
Real on
And
your
if we're
jaw, sweetheart.
satisfied with what you have to say, you'll get your Senate appointees.
With all due respect, Governor Nichols, I'm not on trial here.
You are now.
So is it gonna end up traveling right
There is no other
before
president in
it
history who'd
stops?
agree to this inquisition.
No
Or is it
president
gonna
since
stop
Lincoln has
us
faced
right in
questions
there
of his
somewhere?
legitimacy.
Enough. I don't need a history lesson. This is about the
Right
future.
there, it's right there.
We don't get the governors on
Wait,
board.
yeah,
it's
that's
over.
what I'm
I'm not talking
saying.
about
So
my
far it's right
presidency.
there, but is it gonna
I'm talking
travel
about the
down
country as we
farther,
know
or is
it.
it gonna stop right there?
It's gonna slowly
Other
process
governors answer
from
whatever
the
questions they
fat
want.
part all the way down to the end.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but that's where it's
This
gonna
is a
stop for
fundamentally
now.
bad
She's
idea.
not gonna
The
push it
president
down
does
any
not answer
further.
state leadership.
And pretend I'm not the president. Seems to be working for everybody else.
Look, for the last time, I have no new information concerning the
I know,
interrogation
Medusa, you're
mission.
over here like, oh, where's it at?
Where's it at?
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Provided and would have been